Hello and welcome to the Superhero Hub. I'm Sam,
I'm Matt.
and today we're reacting to.
Supergirl.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, I get it. Out there, it's your sister that's the boss, right? But in here, I'm the boss. And I can make your life extremely miserable.
Oh, I know. I have heard stories about the
literally
DEO. Poison a boatload of Daxamites by lacing the atmosphere with lead? Kablooey! Cruel as ice. I bet you even keep that lead.
Oh, he's being so
around
obvious.
the trophy.
You know what?
Yeah. I
Mercy's
wonder
too
if he
smart
keep
to
that
tell
lead
my
thing
life.
as a trophy.
Ow, why you gotta be so mean?
Look at Supergirl peddling hope. She's going to be a problem, isn't
Does
she?
he ever take that mask off?
But what
Yeah,
we
like
can
why is he
manage.
wearing the mask?
Where did you get that?
The web is dark and full of fun things.
Listen to me, you have to be very careful about that. We do not want to make her a martyr.
The only thing that you and I are going to create is chaos. This is just a security blanket.
There's no way she turned on Lex, man. No way.
Kara! Oh my god, I am
I
so glad
refuse
to
to
see you.
believe
Wait. Is that...
Such a chaotic time.
He's back again.
First as director,
He's back again.
I thought I should swing by. See
Why
how
did
you
he
do,
leave?
any
What was
advice
the
I can
point?
offer?
Thank you. I'm
To
I mean,
empower her. What happened to her kid
What about
anyway?
you?
Weren't she meant to be adopting a kid?
Yeah. People
I
are
don't
scared.
know. We'll get
Like
back to
that,
that.
that's why they made her director of this DEO,
A
so
friend
she
of
could
mine,
have a
might be in
kid and be
trouble from a
calm.
burn. She works at Al's bar.
But like,
Greetings, John.
she's been in the firing line last episode, and there ain't no kids, so
3rd Street to 86 for detection
we're just
of
gonna
mercy.
forget about that, even though it was
Nada.
getting shoved down our
Not
throat
one
the whole
lead.
last.
You know what? Looks like you got your
let's
hands
probably
full.
get back to
I'll
that.
follow up with Fiona on my own.
Was it hard for you after she left Lex?
Yeah. I felt abandoned.
Now suddenly Mercy grows me
But I really
into
can't
her.
blame her. Truthfully, I blamed Lex entirely.
What happened between them?
Mercy grew frustrated.
It's the
because Lex
equivalent
was
to
so
making
hyper-focused on
Supergirl far
Superman.
more important than
He
Superman.
lost
It's
sight of the bigger
ridiculous.
picture.
She felt intelligence wasn't enough, that humans needed to develop even greater powers and abilities than aliens.
This sounds unhinged.
Yeah. I don't disagree with her main point.
Well, why can't humans be as powerful as aliens?
So now Mercy Graves is more radical than Lex
What is it?
again then.
You know Kevin O?
Yeah. We're getting a lot of calls like that lately. And it's good for us to follow up on these types of stories so that
See,
people
I
know
always
how
look
this
at them
business is
screens behind
Absolutely.
them to see if
But
there's any Easter
it's
eggs,
bigger
but there
than that.
never is.
Yeah.
Mr. Olson, I really think we need a
You
statement.
think they'd
from
at least like
Editor-in-Chief.
reference something
Aliens are
going on
being
in Arrow,
subjected to
isn't
hate
it?
crimes like never
That's what
before.
I mean.
It is horrible.
Well, it's on a different Earth,
Which
but you
is why
figure they
we
could at
are
least
reporting
flip
on this
in,
kind of stuff. We are.
throw some dopey, obscure references in there somewhere.
I have to think strategically.
Keep on forgetting that.
And this is not the best time for
What
me to
about
write
Black
an
Lightning?
editorial.
Is that in the same Earth as
I
Supergirl?
know you've been under a
No.
lot of scrutiny since unmasking as guard.
Physical excellence.
Is that the war suit?
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I made it. Well, then join me. Once we destroy the image inducers, then the aliens are gonna go crawling
Or
into
version
the
of
light,
anyway.
and then we'll know exactly who we're fighting. I don't want to fight them, Mercy.
Oh,
Isn't that
she's
what
made
our
of her
court is
own.
all about? Your fight for control
Bullshit.
and superiority? No, it's about doing good for the world and
That
helping
does
clear
look
the
a lot
leafy name.
beefier.
Do you remember when you were afraid to show Lex your little inventions? That you would hide them from him until they were absolutely perfect. Do you remember what he would do? Yeah. He'd say they were cute and I should make them in pink. This is exactly what he was afraid of. That you would outshine him. I know that you want to resist. But you are just like me. You don't want to just be the best. You are the best. Oh, I know him the best.
Oh, too much.
You're the one not living up to your full potential. You've chosen a side. I'd never do that. All you care about is lining your pockets.
Yeah, also, she's not a murderer, so.
Maybe that's just because she hasn't tried it yet.
missed.
I wasn't really aiming. Guess you didn't see the upgrade because their left arm's got more goods now. Target. Okay.
This is.
The whirlwind.
Is that a kryptonite laser beam, or is it just like green?
The Luther name.
It must be kryptonite, otherwise what's the point?
Yeah, but why would she do it? Why would Lena make a kryptonite then?
Backwards. The Luther name doesn't deserve
Insurance
Lena.
policy.
Supergirl. I'd ask how you bypassed a lockdown,
But you're in a crisis and you're happy to see me?
yes.
Yeah, why would she call Lena a traitor when she fucking sold Lex down the river? What the fuck?
I thought a thing of the fucking botch.
When my image inducer malfunctioned, I discovered something rather unsavory about Massimo. It appears he didn't appreciate my natural visage.
He didn't know you were an alien.
He wasn't just surprised, he was angry. I know that people fear what they do not know, but Massimo knew me. Being from
No, he
Kalu
didn't
does
know.
not
That's the
change
point.
the fact that I am also Barney of the Olives and Apples Pizza.
Barney?
Barney is my
Yeah, but he
pizza
went around
and
wearing some thing that
coffee
changes
name.
the way he looks.
Yeah,
Why
like
what's
it,
that thing if you want people to accept you for who you are?
Not everyone is like
That's a
Massimo.
contradiction.
I knew that Earth would face
If you
a short
suddenly
period
turn
of unrest
purple
where
now, I'd
humans
be a
adjusted
little
to their
taken aback.
Patriots, I just never.
She resigned from office. But the fear that's spreading in this
All right.
country like wildfire isn't because the president lied. It's because she comes from someplace different.
Yes, it is.
All of you know that I'm also from a different place.
No, it's not. It's because she lied.
Another planet. But I've lived here
Why
long
is no
enough
one
to know
addressing
that
it?
it doesn't matter where we were born because we are all the same. The character of a person, or alien, is not defined by where we are from, but by what we do. The people that exposed President Marsden wanted to divide us.
Oh my god.
They want us to turn on one another, live in fear, grow in hate. But I know we are better than that. I know we can work together with love and respect.
yeah, she's super gassed, isn't
Treat our
she?
neighbors with kindness. I'm an alien,
This is Churchill.
and I love this planet, and I am
Fighting on
proud
the
to call
beaches.
home. I want what we all want, to be a good American. I will stand by the new administration as this nation begins to heal. And I'll continue to protect my friends and neighbors just as I always have.
Yeah, but
I hope you will all do the same.
Supergirl, you save people.
And of course, it's always protect the aliens, protect the aliens. Who's gonna protect us? Surely not the government who allowed an alien to become the president of the United States.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll be like,
Does that scare you?
I'd want him to take the mask off.
So how can we trust this dude?
Supergirl says that you should have hope. It's easy for her to say. She's an alien.
Do you know what I want you to feel?
I want you to feel fear.
It might energize you. Because when the highest office of this country can be infiltrated and occupied by an alien, none of us are safe. And when they have superpowers, which one of you alone is strong enough to protect yourself should that alien decide to attack? And they will! So what do we do? Because we can come together. And we can tear out this alien disease that threatens to poison our
Everyone's
world.
white.
We can invite them to return to the
Like
planet
three black people, and one of them's a man.
and we can restore health and vitality and security to this country. And I, as your agent of liberty, will stand with you.
That's that
as we
lead
dare
thing.
to put Earth first.
Oh yeah.
Let me hear you say it.
So I don't even know if this is a criticism because I'm not 100% convinced, but it does seem like they're pushing it in the way that I should be very much against the people who are like, get the president out. I think the president should be got out. Like, obviously, once it progressed into them becoming violent and trying to attack people, yeah, that was going too far. But before that,
They kept
I don't see an issue.
contradicting it. They kept contradicting it themselves because that Nia Noel was like, "Oh, we've got to do this like non-violent and stuff like that, and we've got to like project this message." And then Jimmy Olsen was like, "No, we have to remain unbiased and report the truth." Which, yeah, because if you're sitting there taking sides and being biased and stuff, then you completely lie. You know what I mean? That's the whole fake news thing, where it's like, "Oh, we're gonna have a debate." And have 10 people on one side and no one from the other side, and then have at the end of the episode is like completely changes his mind. So it's like, what's the point in doing it? Then the whole flipping Mercy Graves thing is like she's calling Lena a traitor, even though apparently she betrayed Lex. And that like this has got to be a fake out. She's still working for him. There's no way this isn't all part of. One annoying thing is they've kind of given the game away through that whole dialogue thing, and I'm just thinking, oh, what it's like, it's such a good idea, you could execute it so well, why don't you just just give real subtle hints, and then people can be like, oh, remember that real slight thing someone said in that episode 3 episodes ago, like we really should have seen this coming, but they're beating you over the head with, they couldn't be any more obvious with it.
Maybe, although to be honest, I always thought that would be on Lex's side. I don't think Lex was going to show up. Obviously, I've been proven wrong, but I always thought they'd be working for him. Fucking Otis and Mercy Graves. What else are they going to be doing?
I'm interested to see what, I mean, Lena's been working on that suit, but my interest in what else she's been working on, because they were talking about something about giving people superpowers and stuff, and then they were kind of interrupted, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh, are they going to do something like a Mazo or something? Because that was Alexa's thing as well, wasn't it? Making that robot that takes other people's powers and stuff.
Have they done? Because I missed a bit of the first season, didn't I? Have they done Bizarro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the further we get along with Lena, the closer it's getting to like Lex's secret room in Smallville. All that crap he had on Clark. Like it just seems like she's making all this. They're still hedging their bets over whether she's going to be evil or not, but they're getting closer to it.
Well,
I don't think she's ever going to be as evil as Lex.
Well, if they do a Superman show, like if they don't do a Superman show and Lex is in this show, then it wouldn't make sense making her evil because we've already got Lex. So why would we need her for? If they do a Superman show and he pisses off over there, then you can play with her a bit. But at the moment,
doesn't make sense anyway.
At the moment, she's hiding stuff. She was working with the Black Kryptonite, and she's making this power suit, and she's like being really kind of like on the DL because she was pissed off at Supergirl, but like it's like I don't know where that lies, so I've got to assume she's not a big fan of Supergirl, and she's still got issues with her. And the mum's playing them all, so I mean, I thought it was a great episode. I like how Otis is funny and he doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, always a goof, isn't it?
Because there's not really any humor in this program, and I'm trying to think whether there's ever really been humor in this program.
Well, they've tried, but it's never really worked.
Yeah, there's not like a funny character. You know what I mean? So,
no, it seems like Win was going to be like what's his face on The Flash. That never really turned out. Yeah.
Let's talk numbers. I'm gonna give her an 8 because I thought it was good.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 too. I'll stand by what I said though.
Mercy
Graves is doing too much.
Yeah, like the writers are doing too much because they say something and then based on absolutely nothing they backtrack 5 minutes later, like Supergirl giving an address to the nation. Like I would trust Supergirl as an alien because she goes around saving. But like, I trust Supergirl and Superman, but like even Agent Liberty said about how many people have lost homes in alien invasion. It's like, yes, Supergirl and Superman might be fine, but there's 1,000 other aliens out there who want to come and fucking blow you up. So you know what I
Supergirl
mean?
and Superman are also honest about the fact they're aliens. That president wasn't. It's a lie. They have a right to be mad. That whole Supergirl speech at the end, most of it was alright, except for that part about, oh, this anger doesn't come from the president lying. Yeah, I think a fair bit of it does. I'd be justified. If this happened in the real world, obviously it's ridiculous because it's an alien, but screw it. Let's say theoretically it did, the same thing would go down, and rightfully so. I think Melissa Benoist would be there cheering along. It's fucking ridiculous.
Obviously.
What are you
So yeah.
Good episode, though.
We're the Superhero Hub. We'll see you next time. Holla.